Sleep is where science meets magic. It's during sleep that the body heals and rejuvenates itself for the coming day. And being able to sleep well is essential to overall health. But there are times when people tend to have trouble sleeping, especially when they wake up around 3 a.m. If you are going through this, you should know that you're not alone. Many people wake up around this time of the night, and it can be very frustrating. So today we are going to talk about this phenomenon and also share some helpful tips on how to fix it. So make sure to watch till the end. Welcome back to our channel, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Number 1, a natural drop in sleep hormones. Have you ever found yourself wide awake at 3 a.m. lying in the stillness of the night, wondering why sleep slipped away so suddenly? Maybe you're not worried or restless, just awake. And as the minutes tick by, you begin to ask, why now? Why always around this time? Well, you're not alone. In today's video, we're going to explore 5 insightful reasons why waking up at 3 a.m. becomes more common with age, and what your body and mind may be trying to tell you when it happens. These aren't random awakenings. They are clues, gentle, sometimes overlooked messages about your health, your habits, and your inner rhythms. And as you watch, you might come to view these early hours not as interruptions, but as invitations to better understand yourself. Let's begin with the first reason. As we grow older, one major player in our sleep cycle begins to retreat: melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that helps us feel sleepy and stay asleep through the night. In our younger years, melatonin flows freely at bedtime, keeping us cocooned in deep, restful slumber. But with age, this flow slows down. By the early morning hours, say 2 or 3 a.m., the remaining melatonin may not be enough to hold us in sleep. Without that steady hormonal support, our brain starts to stir, gently waking us before we're ready. And it's not just hormones. As we age, our sensitivity to light increases. That tiny glow from a nightlight, a street lamp filtering through curtains, or even the LED on a charger can be enough to suppress what little melatonin we have left. Take Mary Ann, she's 69 and used to be a night owl. These days, she's up before dawn, even after going to bed late. After learning about the role of melatonin, she began dimming lights earlier in the evening, wearing a sleep mask and unplugging bright electronics. Now, even when she does wake up early, it's with a calm mind and a rested body. Understanding this shift helps you move from frustration to empowerment, and that can change everything. Number 2, your internal clock is running ahead. There's a quiet but powerful shift that happens in the body's internal timing as we age. It's called advanced sleep phase. This simply means your sleep-wake cycle moves earlier. You may feel sleepy sooner in the evening and naturally wake earlier in the morning, even if you don't want to. You might find yourself yawning by 8 p.m., falling asleep before 9, and waking up like clockwork at 3 a.m., refreshed and ready, even if it's still dark outside. And this isn't a flaw, just your body's way of adapting. Consider David, 72 and retired. He goes to bed early, but used to lie awake at 3 a.m. wondering why he couldn't sleep through the night. Once he realized his sleep cycle had shifted, he adjusted his bedtime routine to start a bit later and added gentle evening walks and stimulating books to help delay that sleep window. Now, instead of fighting his rhythm, he works with it and wakes up closer to sunrise, feeling aligned. So if you're waking up at 3 a.m., it may not be that you're not getting enough rest. It might just be that your rest started earlier than you thought. No, 3 physical sensations are louder at night. During the stillness of the night, the body speaks more clearly. A twinge in the hip, a stiff shoulder, or the gentle pressure of a full bladder. These quiet signals can become strong enough to wake you. And for many older adults, this becomes a common part of the night. Pain from arthritis, nighttime acid reflux, or even side effects from medications can nudge you from deep sleep into light wakefulness around those early hours. Let's talk about Eleanor. She began waking every night at 3:30. It wasn't stress. It was subtle discomfort. She kept a journal of her sleep and realized her reflux was tied to late dinners. After adjusting her meal timing and talking with a doctor about her medications, her sleep improved dramatically. These wake-ups aren't signs of failure. They're signs of awareness. Your body is trying to care for you, and when you listen, you can respond in ways that support it back. Number 4, quiet lifestyles can shift your sleep patterns. As life slows down, so do our daily cues for when to be alert and when to rest. Without the structure of work, appointments, or active evenings, our bodies may interpret quiet evenings as an early bedtime signal. If your dinner is at 5, you relax on the couch by 6, and you're drifting off by 8:30, then your body's full rest cycle may complete much earlier than expected. Take Helen, 70 and recently retired. Her evenings became so still that by 9 p.m. she was asleep without realizing it. No surprise then that she woke up refreshed at 3 a.m. Once Helen started adding a puzzle or crossword after dinner, enjoying brighter light in the evenings, and taking a short walk before bed, her sleep window shifted just enough to avoid those early wake-ups. It's not about overhauling your life. It's about gently giving your body clearer signals about when the day is done. Number 5, the mind's quiet conversations. Sometimes the cause isn't physical at all. It's emotional. The stillness of 3 a.m. often becomes a space for reflection. Without daytime distractions, the mind begins to wander into memories, unresolved thoughts, or subtle longings. This isn't anxiety in the traditional sense. It's gentler, quieter, like an old memory knocking at your door. Someone like Frank, 75, might spend his days just fine. But around 3 a.m., he finds himself thinking about an old friend he lost touch with, or wondering if he made the right decisions in life. It's not turmoil, it's introspection. Rather than push these thoughts away, Frank began journaling briefly before bed and keeping a pen and notebook by his nightstand. He'd write down any thoughts or questions if he woke up, giving them a home. And with that small act, his mind began to quiet again. These nighttime awakenings can be a way for your spirit to speak. Instead of seeing them as interruptions, what if you saw them as moments of meaning? Closing, calm sunrise visuals. Narrator, gentle, reassuring. So if you've been waking up at 3 a.m., notice you are not broken. You are not alone. And most importantly, you are not without options. Your body and mind are adapting, shifting, and finding new rhythms. And with just a little awareness, you can work with those rhythms instead of fighting against them. Which of these 5 reasons spoke to you the most? Leave a comment below and let us know your experience. We love hearing your stories. And if this video brought you clarity or comfort, consider giving it a like, subscribing, and sharing it with someone who might need it too. Your support helps us continue making content that speaks to the wisdom, strength, and beauty of growing older. Until next time, take good care of yourself and sleep well.